Do you ever feel like life is just happening to you? Like you wake up every day and you do the same things. You drink your coffee, you check your phone, you follow your routine, but without really choosing it. Many clients come to me and they ask me how they can live more in the present, how they can live more connected to their hearts, and how they can feel more joy in life, because it feels like nothing really happens to them, like nothing really touches them. Nothing is really exciting anymore, and in worst cases, it feels like nothing is worth living for. Well, when life runs on autopilot, you may feel safe, but in truth, you are living as a slave to patterns. You are not choosing consciously how you live your life. You are not living from the heart. And this is one thing that I absolutely love about being a nomad. I mean, in every place I stay, I have a completely different routine. For example, here in Bansko, I had a lot of dance classes and dance practices, so I danced almost every day. And when I'm in Greece, for example, because I live directly at the beach, I go to the beach every day. So I'm not saying you should also become a nomad, because this is the plan that my soul had for me. But it really gives me the freedom to live more from the heart. And living from the heart is much simpler than people think. And in this video, you will find out everything about it. The first thing you should do if you want to live more from the heart is to ask yourself every morning a simple but very powerful question. What does my heart want and need today? Not what I always do. Not what I did yesterday and the day before, but today, in this moment, what do I need to feel happy, accepted, heard, seen, and joyful? So if you drink coffee every morning out of habit, perhaps what your heart wants this morning is orange juice or green tea or a smoothie. Maybe if every morning you read the news at breakfast, what your heart wants and needs today is silence or listening to music, or perhaps it wants to sing or to dance or simply take a deep breath before the day begins. And this is mindfulness. This is living in awareness, and it takes practice like training a muscle. And many of us don't allow ourselves to do that what our heart wants and needs. But if you want to learn this in depth, in practice, I invite you to my Opening to the Heart retreat in Austria this April. It's a sacred space to reconnect to your heart and to learn how to follow its voice with courage and grace. Now, let's bridge this to something bigger: habits and addiction. Recognizing addiction, it is not about labeling yourself or creating more pressure and more shame. It's about being honest with your own patterns and asking yourself, am I free or am I dependent? The difference between a habit, a pleasure, and an addiction lies not only in the quantity or how often you do something, but in whether you rely on it for having meaning in the moment or in your life. So sometimes dependency hides in places we least expect. For example, if every good meal must have wine, if every celebration requires alcohol, if every moment of relaxation depends on a joint, then the substance is no longer a choice. It has become the condition, and that is dependency. So, how do we stay free? Well, one of the most powerful ways is to consciously break habits. So, if you eat chocolate every day, spend a week without it. Just make the decision and do it. If you always scroll your phone before bed, replace it with silence, with a candle, with cuddling. If you always celebrate something with alcohol, try celebrating without it. When you interrupt the pattern, you reclaim your freedom. And this isn't just spiritual talk. It is backed by modern science. Neuroscientists say that every time you make a new choice, your brain forms new synapses. This process is called neuroplasticity. This means your brain has the ability to rewire itself. Old pathways weaken when they are unused, and new pathways grow stronger with repetition. So at first, when you break a habit, it might feel uncomfortable because the old road is familiar. But with practice, the new road becomes natural and alive. Studies show that around 43% of our daily actions are performed out of habit, not conscious choice. So almost half of your day is lived on autopilot. Well, no wonder so many people feel disconnected from joy and also depressed. They are not living their lives. They are slaves to their patterns. And here's the good news. Every time you break a habit, you're not just changing your behavior. You are literally teaching your brain a new language of freedom. You are actually becoming more intelligent every time you break a habit. So each time you connect a new action with a positive experience, a walk instead of a cigarette, silence instead of your phone, your brain begins to prefer that. And spiritually, something even deeper happens. Every broken pattern creates space, energetic space. Space to hear your soul again, space for joy, joy that doesn't depend on substances or routines. Breaking habits brings incredible benefits. It renews your sense of choice. It strengthens willpower and self-trust. It awakens creativity because the brain loves novelty. And it opens the door to joy, joy that comes from the heart, not from outside and not from a habit. Addiction then stops being a prison and becomes a path, a signpost allowing you or showing you what is truly missing in your life. And when you follow that path with awareness, it leads you home to your wholeness. So next time you notice yourself reaching for the same coffee, the same phone, the same glass of wine, just pause and ask, is this really what my heart needs right now? Sometimes the answer will be yes, and sometimes your heart will surprise you. If this message resonates with you, I'd love to see you in Austria at my Opening to the Heart retreat in April. Together we will practice listening deeply, breaking patterns, and opening the door to true freedom. And if you want to go even deeper, my book, Addiction Free, A Shamanic Path to Healing and Lasting Freedom, will guide you step by step into this journey of transformation. And remember, every habit you break is not just a change, it's an act of liberation. It's a step toward living from the heart. I wish you a wonderful journey to yourself.